So, Happy, what do? Is it still the Lich opener with all-out aggression? Sock and 40 both get better and better and better. Surviving these ambushes, countering these ambushes. His last refuge is our starting map. You gotta be careful that Happy's not pulling the creep camps together and kill you with Nova and Ghoul attacks. An expansion still seems necessary. It's the same situation as so often. The undead will pressure, as we have the Lich confirmed, especially on LR. And the human will suffer for 10, 15 minutes. But then he will explode into tier 3 and all the beauty of the late human tech. Happy as always, doesn't waste any time. Wants to finish the games as quickly as possible. And then I wonder, are there any tier 3 shenanigans if that doesn't work? Who's your favorite here, everybody? Are you putting all your channel points on Happy? Or is the underdog Fortitude taking at least the map? That's always the first question, right? If you step into the ring with Happy, can you at least win one map? Happy 40, happy 40, happy 40. Okay, good scouting. The footman confirms that the Lich is coming, so better grab your coat. It's getting cold. So far, we have the town portal sold. We still need some lumber for the tech. And how do you approach this Fortitude? Ooh. Happy moving to the Shadow Priest? That's interesting. That's not the usual aggression. Maybe he thought, I spam a Nova, I finish the rest, I get a good item, and he did. Replenishment potion, almost an entire Nova as Fortitude is taking more time. The footman saw all of this. It's not a surprising move. And here's the Archmage harassing. And that's solid damage already on this Lich. At 60%, of course, replenishment potion comes in super handy. You can tank a little more. But that makes it so that the Lich has to move a step back out of Nova range and no creep has been stolen just yet. You need to be on point. You need to play perfectly because Happy will play perfectly. And that's the second consumable for him. He gets a little time, he spams another Nova, grabs up the item, and that's the Wand of Illusion that he wanted to manipulate the creeps. So far, all the footmen's healthy. A little bit of a wonky position. It's an invite for another Nova, but that would be the last one. Footmen always put to the side to threaten the Lich a little more, but there's a Ritual Dagger, and the potion should be fine. Love this Archmage play so far. And in the meantime, 40 is creeping. Look at this block! Perfectly calculated, getting a ghoul kill eventually. Plus the lot of necromancy usages. But this is boots now. This is even more dangerous. But 40 gets level 3. This is amazing! This early game is fantastic. So far. The first 4 minutes 30 of the game go in 40's favor, but here is the real threat. Can you call the boys to arrest this Lich? Water Elementals are helping against the ghouls. That's 2 workers down. The third will be falling. So far, this is okay. It's getting a little gnarly though. Replenishment potion was used. There's Dark Ritual now as well. 1 more Nova, but he can't get any kills. 6 peasants. They were all hurt. Oh, nobody's building anymore. 6 peasants, they were all hurt. That's the downside of that creep that he did with militia only. But this is another Ritual Dagger soon to be used. And 40 needs to buy time. Only 2 workers. His lumber is okay at the moment. But of course, the tech is delayed. Happy gets a lot out of very little, but has to force himself into a potion. That's gold that you don't want to use, that will delay the DK, and the slaughterhouse is late as well because the graveyard is late as well. Remember when I said Happy will be playing perfect? He did not play perfect this game so far. 50 mana away from another Nova. Ghouls are hurt. That's exactly what you want. Slow down the next push. Oh, Lich almost surrounded. Oh, one more fireball. Another potion. This is so expensive for Happy now. But he gets level 3 eventually. That's another Nova. And that's the way, or the sign to get out. My god. What a slaughter in this early game. Fortitude's expansion is up. Pretty much unprotected at the moment. Tech is not running either. More peasants, more workers. Arcane towers as well. Footman gets another ghoul up there. The Archmage is just back. Continuing the pressure here. But now Archmage is slowed. Ghouls are coming in. Nova forces a town portal. A little bit more chip damage on the Lich, I assume. He wants that ghoul. Doesn't get it. But a very expensive game so far. Shop is up. Has to use it immediately. Needs every single point of HP that he can somewhat get. Great cancel. Oh, he didn't use the region yet. What are you doing? Now it's running. You gotta defend this without the Archmage for a long time. Happy's looking for that Archmage. Thinking about, should I go for the creep spot? No. Tech is running. It's at 50%. It's not even that late. For the fact that 6 workers were killed. That is impressive. And the DK, thank you Butt Crumbs for the sub. Because he used 2 potions already, the DK can't bring a Nura of Necromancy. He can't bring a mana potion. And that Archmage is safe. Very good movement. Happy pulled a lot of ghouls, pulled the Lich, and didn't do a single point of damage to that Expo yet. After the initial harass. It is a lot of footmen. Defensive position assumed once again. Archmage can't kite. But he stays safe. Very safe. Waiting for the towers. This was a lot of mana regen on the Lich as well. Tier 3 is running for Happy. Nova, of course, but still footmen here. And water elementals as well. This is still salvageable for Fortitude. Waiting for the Mountain King. Waiting for more towers. Q's tier 3 immediately. Towers at 50%. I don't think Happy can do too much here. Archmage is level 3. He prevents level 4. But that's about it. Keeping the herd water elementals low and far in the back. Moving out whenever he can. And that saves the towers. Very impressive performance, just like Sock 2 days ago. And we're going air. Happy is getting the fiends out already. His army is rather small. So far, only 1 aviary. Mountain King out. A lot more control now. We get masonry upgrades. We got the lumber upgrades. And finally, 40 finds some time to creep. Second aviary coming. He needs a lot of air. No knights, no gyros, no breakers, just straight up air. Haven't seen this too much, to be honest. Is it good? Hard to say. And Happy's push is coming. With what? Pit Lord? Yes. Realize that Rain of Fire can go a long way here. Destroyers will be morphed. 40 is not in position. Oh, and this Nolly. Jumps on this army. Nova. Here we go. Oh, Stormbolt immediately. That Rain of Fire didn't hit too much. Peasants are in position. Masonry upgrade is done too, but the next Nova. Oh, instant second troop of repair. And that Rain of Fire is not hitting anything. 40 is saving his Stormbolts to just cancel Rain of Fire. And Pit Lord is out of mana already. Can use another usage of the Wind of Mana Stealing. There we go. But Mountain King immediately going for a Mana Potion. Cancels this Rain of Fire once again. Rendering the Pit Lord more or less useless. Happy up until now wasn't able to break a single tower. And the air units must be coming. We go Griffins right away from the 2 aviaries. Expo is still running, still 3 towers, even denying experience. And Happy is grinding his teeth at the second base. Another deny. This is, to my eyes, a pretty new approach by Fortitude to this defense. First, the town portal, not sure if that was on purpose or not. But spending all the Mountain King mana just to counter the level 1 Pit Lord. Interesting, at least. And yeah, that's what he got, right? A tower, a footman, a peasant. And now the Griffins are coming. There's no web, it's coming now. How much damage can they do early? Mountain King level 4. Level 4, level 2. And the Pally should be arriving soon as well. We have a staff. No orb just yet. Blacksmith falling. Needs to be rebuilt, I think. But okay, hammer time. Griffin time. Web is finished, but 1 fiend is down. Pally joins the army. Militia joins the army as well. Holy Light used. More Griffins coming in. Both of them webbed at the moment. Water Elementals do a lot of damage. So do the Griffins. Pit Lord just falls. Do we have another Holy Light? No, we don't. Level 4 on the Lich. Only now. That took a long time. Fiends move to the side. That's another one falling. Supply lead for 40. Holy Light. Another Fiend. And yeah, it's the workforce dying. But that's about it. Even using the staff to save another one. 500 gold still on the menu for 40. Needs to rebuild this blacksmith for some upgrades. DK level 3 though. Pit Lord dead. And not rebuilt yet? Now. That's late. And the 2 base, 1 base continues. Both at tier 3, both on Tri-Heroes. And Griffins now. What's the counter to Griffins? Does Happy have the time to go for something like Banshees? I don't think so. Will he just go mass Destros? Because they are magic immune. Won't be touched by Griffins. But once you survive their attacks with mana, with Orb of Annihilation, they just tickle you. Mana Stone. HP Pool. HP Potion. And probably another TP as the attack is coming. Will we finally see a Rain of Fire? A proper one. Water Elementals will be denied. It might be time for retrain. He didn't have the time or resources to do it. Maybe he wanted it. Pretty defensive position on the Griffins once again. But they can be sniped now. The number of Fiends is rapidly growing. Level 4 on the DK. Of course, every single killed Griffin gives a lot of XP. Level 5 on the Lich as well. New reinforcements. 4 Griffins! And then it's gonna be Griffins versus Destros. It's so many of them. Neck and neck fight. How much mana is still available? 2 Holy Lights, 2 Storm Bolts as well. That Mana Stone is going a long way. Fortitude just focused on the anti-air. Storm Bolt, Holy Light, trying to aim for a nuke here. There is coils and a potion. Coil is ready now. And 40 lost a lot. 40 lost 6 Griffins. All of them will be gone in a second. And Archmage being nuked now. Invul! Didn't transfer it. There was a heal potion and an invul potion and a staff. And he couldn't save the old man on the horse. Ooh, and finally, that Pit Lord goes to town. Level 2, Rain of Fire, everything wiped out. Goddamn impressive showing by Happy once again. And were these Griffins just a trap? How would this game look with Knight's Gyros? Was that a mistake? Was that the mistake? GG. Happy wins game 1, but my man was sweating bricks after that first attack. Very good performance by Fortitude. He's definitely here to play. But Happy had the better army eventually. Griffins wasn't the way. They didn't do the biggest damage. If you don't have a Blood Mage, it's kind of tricky without Banish to make them work. Why did he go for it is the question. Is that his new way of playing it? Or was it just to throw Happy off? Sick game though. Very sick game. Happy found the answer. Pure fighting skills. That was a lot of very expensive units falling. And then against the destroyers, there was no counter anymore. Griffins get nuked. Gyros, not really. And yeah, chat points it out. Griffin's by far the best at creeping instead of direct fighting. There was no real time to do it though. Yeah, maybe give up the expo. Maybe that is a possibility. In for a treat here, as it seems. Northern Isles is the next map. And here we've seen quite a few tanks. Sick game, but let's talk about how amazing our boy Neo's beard and stash is looking. I thank you. I thank you very much. And with that praise for my appearance, I throw you guys into map 2, match points Happy. I think the game plan for Fortitude is clear. Early game. Just do it the way you did it before. But then a different army comp. Knights, Gyros, a couple of tanks. And then everything should look better. Good to see a new approach though. Always happy to see players experiment with new builds, with new attempts. Is Lich Archmage again. Last game, Happy wasn't even that aggressive early on, still able to kill 6 peasants. And then was able to continue the pressure thanks to the rejuvenation potion. This could be the same here. This map's even better for the Griffin style. Is it? I think Fortitude is a huge fan of tanks on this map. So we see 3 farms. 4th one probably coming as well. It is the same openings for both sides. And that was to be expected. Fortitude last game got minutes of information thanks to one footman. And that footman has to do the job once again. He confirms the creep route and checks how much time do I have. You do have quite some time. The web research was key. Did Happy research it just in case, or was it scouted? I think you go for it anyway, whether it's gyros or whatever is coming from aviaries. Happy Acolyte getting taken care of, and the Lich is in time. Again, a replenishment potion. Not in range for the last hit here. Ring of Regen, pretty nice. Would have loved the Claw +9, can't prevent that Nova, but Lich already at 50%. Could trigger that replenishment potion pretty quick. Kazal, thank you very much for the 13-month resub. Go Happy, make me happy. There's always a double water elemental set up against the ghouls. No tower yet. Creep spot is still there. Rotation when it comes to militia, deny, but can't prevent level 2. Stressful early. And Happy started the tech. No counter expansion, no 2 base, just straight up tech and timing. Happy lost 2 ghouls in the process. This will cut into lumber. This goes into the experience of the Archmage. And the scout on the left hand side to see a run by. Will he see only 1 or will he see all 4? Needs to get the mana, has another water elemental. Archmage level 3 prevented for now. Big investment. Oh, lightning shield! Ooh, Happy is making a case why you should remove this item from the table. Look at the damage done. And it's just 1 item. Leads to a triple kill. Expo cancelled. Disaster! And this might just be game. This might just be game. Nasty attack. There's another charge. Archmage with the kill gets level 3. There we go. Is there a way to save him? Oh, I don't think so. The resources are there, but yep. We try to brute force this though. Shout out Penguin. Fortitude sees his only chance in expanding here now. Still not sure if you should remove the item or just weaken it. But yeah, that's the power of a lightning shield. But Fortitude allowed, Happy to claim it. Oh, graveyard cancel. Fortitude, my god. Finding a way to delay the slaughterhouse. And with that, destroyers and a lot of regen. Potion used by Happy once again to keep the Lich intact. And just dive for the economy. This will be a lot of footmen falling, but in exchange of ghouls and in exchange for a working expansion, at least for now, ghouls are ravaging the economy once again. The Ring of Regen now goes a long way. And not having a graveyard is a huge issue. How did he make this work? How did he find the timing? It's incredible. Aggressive play is always the key for the human at this stage. There was 2 acolytes and 4 ghouls. Make it 5, I guess. Wow. Lich not level 3. Thank you, Butt Crumbs, for another gifted sub. And he defended the ghouls at home as well. All of a sudden, this is playable. Did Happy ever rebuild the graveyard, I wonder? He is super short on gold. He didn't start tier 3. Whether he built the graveyard or not, he has no slaughterhouse. And that has a huge ripple effect. All this time, there could be a statue on the way now. Oh my god, 7 minutes, 50-second graveyard. That is a disaster. The only thing that Happy gets from his tech is the DK. There is a Zeppelin. Happy knows it. He saw it. But so far, it's only for evacuation. That also pulls Happy back. And 40 is starting to build the towers. Tier 2 is at 60%. Constantly threatening a Zeppelin drop. He made his way out there. Wow, 200 gold difference plus the 2 acolytes. 40 being careful now. Could now force the spirit tower. There's still no slaughterhouse. Oh, he's waiting for it. He's waiting for it. Happy is only at half tech. 40 could drop. He sees the liches there. And okay. Just a creep spot. Didn't want to unload into a Nova with Footman being hurt. And so he steals an item away. The circlet. Nice. Experience as well. Close to level 4. Happy also will be stuck at 40 food for now. Can he cancel the slaughterhouse? This is the most passive Happy that I've seen in a long time. Checks again. Lich is there. Nothing to attack really. And the second base is running for Fortitude this entire time. Resources are a little imbalanced at the moment for 40, but he has a shredder. So this will even out. Goes for a workshop. This is all expensive. Towers are expensive. And the DK has not a single point of experience. At the moment, the past 2 minutes, Fortitude makes Happy look like a fool. Level 4. Taking the consumable away. And Happy, what can you creep? The middle is still there. And now we come for the drop. A little late. But definitely safe. Here we go. After all, romantic. The shout after every game that 40 wins against Happy. He's going for it now. Oh my god, $30 donation. We go for it after this attack because this is important for the game now. Zeppelin in a bit of trouble. He did not kill an acolyte just yet. Just a little bit of damage towards the Haunted. But the most important thing is that he pulls Happy back. 30 euros. Lada Liang. Good morning, your highness. I don't know why they made such a fuss yesterday. A king had already been crowned 2 AM Eastern time on Sunday morning and a chance to share it with Neo in War 3. Great cast as always. Take care and have a good one, Nelson. Oh boy. Big smiles right here. Big smiles. Oh, we killed 2 echoes? Sorry about that. I was distracted by money. And here we go again with the Mountain King this time. That's 1 more. That's 2 more. Scroll of the Beast. 40 wants to commit. He can go for a Town Ball. There's a Gargoyle out now, so the Zeppelin doesn't work. But yeah, because the Acolytes fell, there's also very little repair. Fortitude, 12 minutes, 20 seconds. Didn't even go for a Paladin yet. Not a single Knight out. Footman, Archmage. That's what you need. What a game by Fortitude. Oh ho ho ho. That graveyard kill. The presence of mind by Fortitude to realize that this game is not over after the lightning shield, after the cancel. The run to the shop, the run into Happy's base. Incredible. Nothing but incredible. It's always been this key. Always been key to the matchup. Play the Archmage, play the Footman, and use them. Oh. Rigged score, true. Sorry, bad habit. Butterfingers, you know. The fact that he not gave up after that lightning shield. The fighting spirit in 40 is strong. "40 versus Undead, man. By a mile his best matchup. And it's so important for matches like this. Especially in a group with Happy and Labyrinth. If you have a good Undead matchup, it goes a long, long, long way. Tight Hunters. Score set at 1-1. Happy facing the lower bracket. If 40 can do it again. But Northern Isles was 40's pick for a reason. Here, expansion, easy. Happy could even think about a counter expansion. Is he thinking about a different hero? I don't think so. And we got 40 challenging for the winner bracket final, right hand side. Alta clearly positioned towards that expo. 40 is making a good effort to scout himself with that Footman. Once again, gave him a lot of information about Happy's creep route. Even though it's the same 99% of the time, sometimes it's not, and you gotta be ready for that. Lich Ghouls, Archmage Footman. And once again, because it was a little bit of a messy situation, the 30 euro donation by Lada Liang Nelson. Much love. So where do we go from here? Is it the counter expansion? 40 takes his time, not rushing for the gold mine, not going to the turtles bottom left. Not yet, at least. And the footy saw what the Lich is doing and creates some more time. A little bit distraction. A little bit of a distraction. And both are going for the same spots, close to level 2. First item. How much damage will he suffer in this game? How fast can he unfold tier 3? I see Leon in chat taking notes prior to his big match versus Axlord next week. Lich has a solid inventory. Archmage got a subpar inventory, I'd say. Not the Ring of Regeneration of the last game. And once again, this is best of 3. As the Chinese overlay is displaying a million information. But not if this best of 3 or not. Best of 3, whoever wins Tidehunters is in the winner bracket final. And then you have to go through a lower bracket with Labyrinth and so on. This time it's a little different. Arcane Tower first, Lich level 2, double claw, 1 bought from the marketplace. Here's the repair. That won't work, the damage is too crazy. Militia being called, and that is again a big delay on the second base. That's what you need to accomplish. So far only a skeleton fell. But minimal losses, mostly time. Archmage in position, holding the door. I'm feeling comfortable now. Counter expansion this time. It is a different way. Happy doesn't have to break anything here now. He just has to prevent the counter attack. Which is easier said than done. Water Elemental's not level 2. So it's a solid timing for the Lich with his inventory. Buying gloves as well. Wow. He wants to squeeze out every single point of damage. Archmage mana is a bit of a problem. Only 1 Water Elemental. But the Arcane Tower finishes. Lich has to move out of range. This is a lot of damage against skeletons, and I think Fortitude holds against this rather easily. Thank you, Opson, for the 2-year resub. Long time, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's level 3. Did you get it? Ooh, denied. Important deny by Happy. Same on the other side now. These footmen, you can't feed the Lich too much. 1 more and it's level 3. And these level 2 spells are a big help. Happy accomplishes his goal. A free expo. For now. Seven footies seem to be the magic number. This is the fastest tech of the entire series, is it not? The key for a strong late game in both these games was a footman dive into the undead base. Ooh, close to a deny. Militia creeping at the same time. So now it's Water Elementals 2 and he got 2 of them. Ghouls will not be that great anymore. So he has to switch, and that's exactly what Happy's doing. Waiting for the graveyard and building a second crypt already. There is damage, of course, on the footman. But not really on workers. So 40 is rich. And waiting for tier 2. Different game though. This will probably last a little longer. Happy is accelerating. Going for a spirit tower already. That's early. That's very early. But okay, with fiends, with ghouls, it's map control. Soaking up some creep spots. 40, not really in a position to do much currently. I think he'll have to make a decision. Is it aviaries again? No. And I like that a lot. It was a cool experiment. But that's about it. The calm before the storm. Is there a spirit tower in the base? I don't think so. Just in the main. Oh, nasty Nova. And the DK comes in as well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is where the game could fall apart a little bit. It's not that footmen are super important currently, but they're feeding a lot of XP. Triple racks. Okay. Another variation. Fast knights. And few gyros. That lich, by the way. Oh, 2 workshops it is. Wow, 5 production buildings again. He saved a lot of gold throughout the game. So once he arrives on tier 3, he will be at 50... 55, 60 food in no time. But Happy is the first one pushing. He's the aggressor. Levels obviously pretty bad on Fortitude's side. Love that rune braces for Happy. Hero focus will be part of the game. And now Fortitude is in a position where he has no lumber. No gyros. Is there? No. Oh my god, this army... Okay, 2 gyros, but that's not nearly enough. And he also needs repair. Was it mismanaged resources? Trying to get the block out. Water Elemental. Is the DK trapped? It looks like it. Does he have the damage? Not against the Invo Potion. Archmage will be exposed to fiends, but he closes that surround again. No town portal on Happy side. Mountain King getting nuked, but it's only level 1. Altar is occupied currently. Archmage has to go for an Invo Potion. DK seems safe. And 40 just buying time. Happy returns the favor. Only a heal potion on this Archmage. That's a double kill for the Emperor. And now the Knights arrive just a little bit too late. Floodgates will be open soon. Happy hits the timing so crisp. But the DK is still stuck. Level 3, he's dead. Tower's still helping. Echo's still mining. 40 isn't out yet. Archmage back from the tavern. And 10 seconds on the Mountain King. No. Paladin is there to the rescue. So important. Needs a staff or something. Ooh, potion for the rescue. Can Happy clean this up and break the base? DK is back from the tavern as well. Big investment. It's of course 2 base. Can you even call this a base? It's more of a graveyard. That item or that building that was missing in game 2, he creates one now. And so many fiends. The damage output by Happy is absurd. 2-1 upgrades as well. Knights getting killed. New fiends coming in. He gets some last hits in the back. But obviously this was super expensive. Holy Light against the nuke. Staff is not on cooldown. Needs it. Ooh, 40 holding on for dear life, but not anymore. Brute force attack. Happy does it. 2-1. What a series. This was a little bit too much. The Lich was a little bit too much. And the pressure was a little bit too much. Happy in the winners final. Fortitude down to the lower bracket. But playing himself deeper and deeper into our hearts. Speaks for Happy that he's able to turn the momentum around again. Switch up the strats on game 3 when he needed it most.